making a chicken pot pie. Great job. Can you show me how to make it too?
Of course I can, Little Spoon. It's actually really easy. First, we take a sweet onion and we cut it up into itty bitty pieces, about 1 cup.
Aw, that is so cute.
Then I'm going to take the meatless chicken and add it to a bowl so it's defrosted and ready to cook when it's time to be added.
Oh, Big Spoon, I know what that is. That's parsley.
Yep, we're going to do about 1/3 cup of parsley. What you will know is that parsley gives off a fresh taste and aroma when seared. Along with some mushrooms, these are the ingredients to get started. Using our nonstick pan, we're going to go ahead and add some butter.
Oh, yes.
You like butter?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
I like butter, peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Butter make everything taste good, huh?
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to add some garlic with about a teaspoon of oil. The oil is just going to help our onions and parsley not burn.
Time to mix, mix, mix.
Yep, and then we're going to add some more butter, followed by the flour. This is to ensure and help that the flour taste is actually cooked out of the flour. Nobody want no flour. Do you want your pot pie to taste like flour?
No.
And now we add our vegetable broth.
What's that for?
So vegetable broth is going to go in so we can furthermore cook the flour taste out and so the flour can start to get more creamy. You see how the liquid in the pot is turning into a cream?
Uh-huh.
So you want it to turn into a cream like that with a thick base. So when you add your heavy whipping cream, it's already a thickness, which makes it more creamy.
Big Spoon, that makes no sense.
What do you mean? Don't you see how creamy it's getting?
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go back to mixing.
Now it's time to add the heavy whipping cream.
Shaving cream.
No, whipping cream, silly. Now we're going to mix this just until before it starts to boil, adding all of our seasonings. Luckily for you, I have all of the seasonings listed on the screen, so if you need help, please pause and screenshot. Reading is what?
Fundamental.
Precisely. Come on, Little Spoon, you're not even doing your job.
Oh yeah, time to mix some more.
Yes, we want to make sure we mix it, making sure all of those ingredients and seasonings are well coated within our, what I like to call, roux. And this is in real time. Like what you guys are seeing right now is me making this in real time. This is how long it actually takes to make this roux. It takes about a full 10 minutes, but it involves a lot of mixing.
Time to add some mushrooms. My favorite.
And then we're going to give that a quick mix, but we're not going to cook that all the way through because when we put this in the oven, those mushrooms are going to shrink.
Peas and carrots too?
Yeah. How did you think they got in there?
I don't know. Magic?
Not quite, but I do enjoy putting frozen peas and carrots inside of my pot pie roux because when they start to unthaw, they make the roux a little more liquidy, which means not so thick, not so thin. Just take a look. That is the perfect consistency.
Hey, are you adding more peas and carrots?
Yeah, don't you like peas and carrots?
Yes, I love peas and carrots.
All right, so we added some more peas and carrots just for you.
Yes. Again, more mixing.
So we want to go ahead and mix all of this in, get it really, really nice and coated before we add our chicken. And don't forget, you can use chicken, you can use steak, you can use hamburger meat, you can use whatever your heart desire. But because we don't eat animals with faces in this household, we will definitely be sticking to the meatless chicken. And now I'm going to start mixing because we want everything mixed up. And you might be like, oh my God, it looks so thick right now. Yeah, it looks thick until those peas and carrots actually start defrosting. Look at how juicy that is. Tell me that, like, what? That looks delicious. If you wanted to, you actually could take this and put it up top of some mashed potatoes. And there you go. Chicken and gravy potatoes. You are so welcome, but that is not why we're here.
Big Spoon, do you really do all of this when you cook for us?
Literally, Little Spoon, I do this every single time. Preparation is key because if you do not prep your food right, it will not come out right. And I don't even want to hear it. The store that I went to didn't have no more Pillsbury crust. So I went ahead and used the great value kind. And to be honest, by the end of this video, I was happy that I used this. And I might start using the off-brand kind way more than I use Pillsbury. No tea, no shade. It just flaked more. It crusted more. It was something about the crispiness of the crust for me. And another thing, I don't want to hear y'all talking about my speech in the comments. You try recording a video and then doing a voiceover and then editing and then adding music and then all of that and then re-saying what you need to say over and over again. The shit is tiring sometimes, and not even tiring, more so exhausting. I be forgetting half of the shit that I say that sound right the first time. So excuse me if I didn't say Pillsbury like Pillsbury. Now anyways, we gonna go ahead and add our filling to our pie crust. Oh my gosh, if y'all could smell this right now, you would literally say, that's a chicken pot pie.
Oh my goodness, Big Spoon, that looks so yummy.
Oh, thank you, Little Spoon. But what y'all will know is back then when my grandmother used to make these for us, it used to be like 2 crusts that came in a pack and they had their own tin. She would like unthaw it and use one of the pie crusts that was in the tin, and then she would flip the other pie crust over and take the dough out and roll it on the top of her pie. Now I'm not sure if these always came 2 in the pack, but if she knew about this, why she make it hard on herself? I don't even know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take an egg and whisk it. And this is what I'm gonna put on the top of my crust in order to keep it nice, moisturized, and crispy. Crispy is what we are looking for here. And if you need another word for crispy, I do mean flaky. Now for the outside of my crust, this is optionary. I take some salt, sprinkle a little salt over the top with a little bit of garlic powder over the top with a little bit of Italian seasoning over the top before I go ahead and cut my holes into the top of my pie so it can breathe. This is optional. I don't know what happened to the video of me putting this in the oven, but it made it in the oven, y'all. I also cut up me some finely ground parsley. This is what I'm going to use as a topper for the top of my actual pot pie. Now, if you looking at this, I know it look good. And I know you salivating at the mouth.
Big Spoon, what is salivating?
Salivating means you slobbing. You like drooling all over it. Don't that look good?
Oh, yes.
I'm literally telling y'all, even T'Challa had to come see what was going on, because when I say I had the whole house smelling like Italy, okay? Now, I would say give this about 15 minutes before cutting into it so everything has time to settle. But Super Spoon was ready to eat, so this was at about 10 minutes. So it wasn't as settled as it could be, but it was definitely settled. Look at this. Just look at this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now, when you have a good settle, it don't ooze out everywhere. You know, chicken pot pies originally are like a little soupy to begin with, but let's see what the family think.
As the official taste tester, I take my job serious. So now the moment of truth.
Now that's good.
Now, I cut it. And then taste it. What chicken? Oh, it's hot.
It's hot. It's still hot.
Oh, my Band-Aid.
Let's take those off and you can put them back on until, after you eat, okay?
Okay.
These your Michael Jackson Band-Aids?
Yeah.
Like he have when he dancing?
Yeah. We lay down like this on a roller coaster.
What song was that?
Leave me alone.
Oh man, hold on. Okay. So now you can try again and blow it, okay?
Okay. It tastes so good. Thanks for watching, Spoonies. Like, comment, share, subscribe.